we take a look at the best Premier League stats to come out of Martin Tyler's weekly column this year. For thrilling starts in Premier League encounters to unbeaten records at home, here's a look at the standout stats from 2017. Have Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool and Everton ever all finished as the top four? In short, no. We once saw the Manchester and Merseyside clubs finish in 4 of the top 5 positions. You have to go all the way back to 1967-68 for that. In that season, Manchester City won the title with Manchester United in second and Liverpool third. Everton finished 5th, just 1 point behind Leeds, who prevented an all-Manchester, Merseyside top 4. Peter Crouch reached the 100 club, having played for 6 Premier League clubs. Has any other player scored 100 Peter Litres goals, having scored for that many teams? Crouch's 100th Premier League goal came in February for Stoke, have also scored for Aston Villa, Southampton, Liverpool, Portsmouth and Tottenham. 5 members of the 100 club have also scored for 6 clubs. Andy Cole, Newcastle, Man United, Blackburn, Fulham, Man City, Portsmouth. Le Ferdinand, QPR, Newcastle, Tottenham, West Ham, Leicester, Bolton. Robbie Keane, Coventry, Leeds, Tottenham, Liverpool, West Ham, Aston Villa. Nicolas Anelka, Arsenal, Bolton, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, West Brom. Darren Bent, Ipswich, Charlton, Tottenham, Sunderland, Aston Villa, Fulham. Have a team ever gone a whole Premier League campaign without winning on their travels? Incredibly, then champions Leeds were the first to suffer that embarrassment back in the inaugural Premier League season in 1992-93 when they played 21 away games, although Howard Wilkinson's men did manage to avoid being relegated. Coventry City, 1999-2000, also beat the drop, though the last 4 teams to fail to win an away game all season were relegated: Wolves 2003-04, Norwich City 2004-05, Derby County 2007-08, and Hull City 2009-10. Liverpool 4-0. Arsenal. Other than Liverpool, has a Premier League team ever won by 4 goals one week, then lost by 4 goals the next week? Liverpool 4-0 v Arsenal on August 27, 0-5 v Man City on September 7, are not alone. 4 other Premier League teams have followed up a thumping win with an equally thumping defeat. Arsenal's ultimately title-winning 4-0 victory over Everton in May 1998 came before a 4-0 loss to Liverpool. In 2010-11, Blackpool started life in the Premier League with a 4-0 win over Wigan before losing 6-0 defeat at Arsenal. Man City 5-0 Liverpool last season. David Moyes' joy was short-lived at Sunderland after they beat Crystal Palace 4-0 and were then humbled by the same scoreline against Southampton next time out. And the same back-to-back scorelines were posted by Coventry in 1994 with victory over Manchester City and defeat at Newcastle. After Everton's 4-2 win over Leicester produced 3 goals in the opening 10 minutes, has a Premier League game ever seen more goals in that period? The goals were indeed flying in at the start of Everton's match with Leicester, but the Premier League record is actually 4 goals in the first 10 minutes of a game, which has happened on 2 previous occasions. The first was back in 1997, when Blackburn Rovers beat Sheffield Wednesday 7-2 at Ewood Park. Kevin Gallagher's double put the hosts ahead. Benito Carboni then pulled one back before Graham Hyde's own goal gave Blackburn a 3-1 lead in a crazy opening to the contest. 8 years later, and Aston Villa and Bolton Wanderers were involved in a 2-2 draw on the opening day of the 2005-06 campaign. Kevin Phillips fired the home team in front with a far post header, only for Kevin Davies to level matters with a close-range volley. Ivan Campo then headed the Trotters 2-1 ahead, before Stephen Davis equalised again for Villa. Watch a selection of the best Premier League goals from 2017. Watch a selection of the best Premier League goals from 2017. There were only 4 goals in 5 Premier League games on April 29. Has this ever happened before? We asked our friends at Opta to tell us if there had ever been a day with at least 5 Premier League fixtures which had seen fewer goals. There is only one, Saturday, November 24, 2001, where there were 6 Premier League matches, but incredibly only 3 goals were scored. The results that day were: Bolton 0-0, Fulham Chelsea 0-0, Blackburn Leicester 0-0, Everton Newcastle 1-0, Derby Southampton 1-0, Charlton West Ham 0-1, Tottenham Portsmouth have now won all 4 divisions. Has any other club done this? Pompey are the 5th club to achieve the feat, and were the 2nd to complete the set last season after Sheffield United won League One. Burnley, Preston and Wolves are the other teams to have won all 4 divisions. Watch a selection of the best Premier League saves from 2017. Watch a selection of the best Premier League saves from 2017. Spurs went unbeaten all season in the Premier League at home. Have a side ever done this without winning the title? Of the 13 other Premier League sides to go unbeaten at home for a whole season, 5 have failed to win the title, so Spurs aren't alone in that respect. However, no team has picked up as many home points, 53 out of a possible 57, without becoming champions. Team home points: final place Man City 11 12ths 55 1st, Man United 10 11ths 55 1st, Chelsea 05 06 55 1st, Tottenham 16 17ths 53 2nd, Chelsea 14 15ths 49 1st, Arsenal 03 04 49 1st, Man United 99 00 49 1st, Man United 95 96ths 49 1st, Arsenal 07 08 47 3rd, Chelsea 04 05 47 1st, Arsenal 98 99ths 47 2nd, Liverpool 08 09 43 2nd, Chelsea 07 08 43 2nd, Chelsea 06 07 43 2nd. Curtis Davies has been in relegated sides a few times now. Does anybody have a worse record? Hull defender Davies tasted Premier League relegation for the 4th time in May, having previously gone down with West Brom 2005-06, Birmingham 2010-11, and Hull 2014-15. Nathan Blake was part of 5 relegations as a player, with Sheffield United 1993-94, Bolton 1995-96 and 1997-98, Blackburn 1998-99, and Wolves 2003-04. Herman Redarson is the other unlucky man to experience 5 relegations from the top flight, all with different clubs. He went down with Crystal Palace 1997-98, Wimbledon 1999-00, Ipswich 2001-02, Charlton 2006-07, and Portsmouth 2009-10. Meanwhile, Robert Green, Ashley Ward, Nigel Quashie, Andy Johnson, Marcus Bent, Mark Edworthy, Jerry Taggart, Day Little, defender Paul Robinson and Sebastian Bassong have all been relegated from the Premier League 4 times. Following Chelsea's 3-2 defeat to Burnley in August, how many defending champions have lost their opening game? The only other title winners to suffer such an ignominious start to a campaign were Leicester City, who lost 2-1 at Hull City the season before. Otherwise, there have been 20 wins and 4 draws for champions since Leeds United kicked off the inaugural Premier League campaign by beating Wimbledon 2-1 at Elland Road in August 1992. Man City 5-0 Liverpool in August. Hal Robson-Kanu came off the bench against Burnley, scored and then got sent off. Has this happened before? It was an eventful afternoon for Robson-Kanu, though the West Brom Albion striker is not the only substitute to have scored and been sent off in the Premier League. It has happened 3 times before. Bolton Wanderers forward Ivan Klasnic managed it against Stoke City in October 2010, as did West Ham striker Bobby Zamora while playing against Fulham in January 2007. Those 3 were all frontmen, of course, but the 4th and final player to make this list is Chelsea defender David Lee, who saw red after coming off the bench to score against Sheffield Wednesday 24 years ago this month. How many times have the bottom club beaten the Premier League champions? Crystal Palace's 2-1 win over Chelsea in October saw them become the 6th club to start the day bottom of the table and beat the reigning Premier League champions. Coventry City were the first to do so when running out 4-1 winners over Blackburn Rovers in 1995. Wolverhampton Wanderers achieved the feat twice with 1-0 wins over Manchester United 2004 and Chelsea 2011, and it was achieved again in 2011 by Blackburn, who beat United 3-2 on New Year's Eve. Fast forward to December 2016 and Sunderland beat reigning champions Leicester City 2-1. Manchester City claimed a fourth 2-1 win in a row when beating Man United in December. What's the longest successive stretch of that scoreline in the Premier League? City set a new Premier League record for consecutive wins by that scoreline. Everton hold the record for the longest run of consecutive wins by the same scoreline, winning 5 games 1-0 in the 2002-03 season under David Moyes.